This quick introduction to developing a fundraising strategy will provide a platform for you to start to consider the development of your fundraising strategy. We have a range of longer training courses on the Airvas website to further support you in this area, including a beginner's guide to fundraising and developing your fundraising strategy, along with a range of template documents in the full funding toolkit. So why do you need a resilient income strategy? Well, according to the NCVO, a financially sustainable organisation, small or big, is an organisation that can consistently support and deliver its mission, making the most of changing markets and funding environments. So let's start by looking at where your funding comes from. Does all of your money come from the public? In which case, a global pandemic poses a huge risk to your ability to survive. Or do you rely on the same grant funders for the majority of your income? What would happen if they pulled their funding? Undertaking a fundraising audit will allow you to understand your current sources of income and to think about those sources you're missing out on. It will also help you to see how much you spend on raising that income and to think about how you can improve your return on investment. There are a range of tools you can use, including SWOT analysis, PESTLE analysis, and many other tools, many of which are covered in our longer training courses and are available on our website. So, do you need to diversify your income sources? This NCVO income spectrum tool is available in our funding toolkit and is a useful way to identify where you do and don't get your money from. It will also allow you to start to think about the level of risk associated with each source of income and how risk-averse your organisation is. You simply start to list your funding and look at how reliant you are on it, how often you have to get it, and how risky it is. When you've done this analysis, you can start to think about how to make your income more sustainable. A useful tool to use here is the Ansoff matrix. Again, it's included in our longer training course in developing your fundraising strategy. It will help you to see where you can diversify into other sources and types of funding, perhaps government contracts, trading income, or legacy giving. A fundraising strategy is not just about the money though. It's a good starting point. It's no good starting with how much money can we get. You need to start right at the beginning to have the best chance of raising the funds you need. Asking yourself, what are you about? What difference do you make? Who cares? Who will do it? This should be led by your business plan and by your governing documents. We have a couple of useful template documents to help you start to formulate your fundraising strategy, and they're also available in our funding toolkit. Once you've answered all of these questions, you have the basis for a fundraising strategy to build on your strengths and make the most of the opportunities available to you. You can start to build a plan, including a range of audiences, tools, and funding sources to create a sustainable and diverse funding strategy. If you want more information, we have many other fundraising training webinars and resources for you to use on our website, or please feel free to get in touch with us for further help and support.